Hi, everybody. Me and Jason are back. We are channeling Erik from the YouTube channel Channeling Erik today. I feel like we'll be channeling a few others. I know I have a lot of energy around me. Um, so this is round two for you. Hey, Jason, you ready to rumble or what?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Yeah. Let's just jump off the deep end. Woo! I also just want to say Happy Canada Day to everybody in Canada. Yeah. So that's happening today too, just like you guys are going to be having your um, July 4th coming up 3 days after us. How awesome is that? Yeah.
Looking forward to
So,
it.
yeah, nice and relaxed, having some fun. I'm going to go to a barbecue tonight. I'm super pumped. Of course, I'm not eating meat, but I go anyways.
I was,
Yeah.
I was gonna ask. I was like, "What are you gonna eat at the barbecue?"
Yeah. Roasted potatoes. So I could, but I just know energetically Erik's laughing his head off. I can hear him laughing. I literally can hear him laughing all around me. um, so yeah. He goes, I bet that's going to taste good. That's what he just said to me. Well, it's all about energy, right? As you guys ascend, you guys go and touch certain foods and you just can't anymore. Not a good time if you do. Not worth it in the long run. But that's different for everybody depending on their ascension level. So what was I going to say? Oh, hi, everybody. Sorry, we're chatting away here. We're coming live on Intuitive Angel Messages here on Facebook. So if you want to come check us out, we're a high vibrational group on Facebook. And of course, we also have our sister page, which is Leadership of Light. And I just love that super high vibrational spiritual page too. For those of you that need a little bit more oomph on the grounding because your ascension symptoms are through the roof, you want to check out Rebecca McCann on YouTube as well. And Jason, you just started your YouTube channel as well. So what's the name of your YouTube channel?
It's my one video that I have right now. It's just my name.
Yep, just your name,
Jason
Jason
Atkins
Adkins.
with a D.
Yeah, with a
Yeah.
D. Yeah, but soon to be many more. So keep an eye on that YouTube channel as well. All right, so I think what we'll do, we'll start it off with a bang. We're both going to channel some guidance from Spirit, and then they'll let us know when they're ready to take everybody's questions. Just coming in on my Facebook to see the questions coming up. Here we are. Wicked. 37 people watching us. That's a good start. Hi, guys. Hi. Everybody's saying everybody's saying hello to you, Jason. That's so adorable. Hi, Julie.
Everybody.
Yay, Sharon. Yeah, everybody's coming in from all over the world. I just love it with a bang. And Gwen's going to be here to help us with everybody's questions as well. Last time we didn't have Gwen. We did not expect that. It was like, poof, could barely keep up. Okay, so I'm going to channel Erik first, I feel, and then we'll just move it on over to you, Jason, and see what you pick up from whomever wishes to chat. Likely Erik, because Erik's saying it's going to be him. So, okay, Erik, go ahead. Hi, y'all. Sorry, that's me laughing. I can't help it. Okay, go ahead. How are my peeps doing? Mwah! I just want to say a happy Canada Day to each of you in Canada, and soon to be July 4th. Yes, he's right up here. All right, so let's kick this off. Kristin's doing a great job at hearing what I'm saying in her mind. I've cupped both of her ears. He's like, he's got that scary laugh. I'm like, what's going to happen next? All right, we'll find out. He's like, I just want to say kudos And hats off to you, Jason, for stepping forward like this, because it's not easy, is it? It's not easy to come onto camera like this, to put your faces out there like this. Now he's taking the piss out of me because I didn't wear makeup today. I'm like, don't care. And he's just smiling. All right. All right. All right. Right. Now, most of you have an idea. You have an idea of what channeling is like. You have an idea of what it's supposed to be like. But for those of you that want to know what it's really like, come to this one and her master channeling course, which is held in a private group, a secret group on Facebook. Yeah. Now you can reach her through intuitive angel messages, leadership of light on so either intuitive angel messages or leadership of light on Facebook, or private messenger. Check out her contact me button on the backdrop. Thank you for the plug. Now we've got that out of the way. You, Jason, hats off to you for stepping forward in this way. I'm really proud of you. Really proud of you. Not many can come and step forward in this way. Not many. But this one is showing others the way. And I'm really proud of her for stepping forward and doing this as well. Okay. All right, now he's coming over to you, Jason.
He's like, Jason doesn't have makeup on either today.
Yay! Twinsies! Sorry, Jason. I didn't mean to crack you up before you started channeling. Couldn't help myself.
Yeah, you know, he's really pushing me to kind of share something that happened to me this morning, because everybody can relate to it, and I knew as soon as it happened, even though it was rectified. Shit happened, okay?
Yep.
Accidents happen,
Yep.
mistakes happen.
Yep.
Sometimes we have the best intent
Yep.
to hold somebody up or lift them up, but in my case, my keyboard, the outcome was completely different, and it was something that bothered me because this person I hurt unintentionally with my with my phone, right? I explained the situation. We apologized, or I apologized, and I talked to you about it, Kristin, and God, he's singing the "Let It Go" song. We talked about that too. He's like, be like fucking Elsa. Let it go. And there may be instances to where you may not be able to stop the situation for whatever the reason, whether it's the person doesn't want to hear what it is that you have to say when you're giving a heartfelt apology. Luckily, it was different in my case. They understood, or they took the apology. But he says all you can do is put it out there. It's not your responsibility how they then react to that. So let it fucking go. Don't dwell on it, because it's not going to serve my purpose, is what he's saying, for me harboring the hurt that I now feel because I felt as though I hurt someone else. So apologize. If they take it, they take it.
They don't.
Then so be it. Yep.
Yep. I say amen to that, because honestly, it's like sometimes it takes like 5 minutes to process something. Sometimes it takes, a couple days. But for me, it's like I just don't want to let stuff go on for too long because inevitably then I'm hurting myself. So whether I'm mourning or grieving someone or I'm having an issue with someone, I try to go inward and I try to just transmute, try to process. I definitely agree with the letting it go. Takes sometimes 5 minutes, sometimes a couple days. Um, Erik says preferably 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. He says, I'm ready for the questions from my peeps, y'all. That's a Texas talk there because I'm up north. We don't talk like that. All right, Gwen, you ready to rumble or what? All right, Gwen, I'm ready whenever you are. Gwen will post up when she's ready to take your names, and then we will go and take right off and take flight. So I'm going to look this up on my phone because it's not popping up like before, so I can see everybody's comments in real time. Gwen, you ready? Okay. All right. Erik says, sometimes shit happens. Shit happens.
It makes me think of that scene in Forrest Gump when he's out running across country, and the guy's like, "Whoa, you just stepped in a huge pile of shit," and he's like, "It happened," and then he starts making the T-shirt.
Erik says that you're saying that I'm pretty good at transmuting stuff. Yeah, I've had practice. Also, in the past, when I had ulcerative colitis flare-ups, I don't now, but in the past when I did, it basically came down to, so Magdalena, you're first. Okay, okay. It came down to basically, I had to sort out stress in my life real quick because stress would create a flare up and then I'd be sick for quite a while. So I have had a lot of practice. Magdalena's question, you want to take this? Jason, you want to say Magdalena Rose? Is my diet good for my body right now?
Yes, but they're saying more water.
How much water?
More water. A lot more water. So they're who this is, but they're not making it sound like but more consistently sipping on water throughout the day. Because if you try to get all of your water in at one time, you can flush out the good stuff.
Right.
So constantly sipping throughout the day. You don't want to look like me, water that I have down on the ground. So the diet is good. They're saying that you've cut out a lot of sugar, which is obviously going to help, but more consistent with the sipping of water throughout the day.
I love water. I don't drink tap water anymore. And every time I do a reading with someone, that's one of the main things the angels say is don't drink tap water. So if you can find spring water at your grocery store, or even better, get it delivered to your door, that's the way to go. Okay, perfect. Okay, she totally understands what you're saying. Okay, so sipping it throughout the day. So we're looking for Anna if you have your question. Okay, while we're waiting for Anna, we're going to take an important question here from Kelly Vess. How will court go? Will the judge listen and care about what my daughter has to say? God and the angels have you. They've got you. You are fully supported, and there is no need to worry or be concerned. Hand off all fear and worry to us repeatedly. Every time it pops in, you're handing it back out. Repeatedly. Everything is going to be all right. Everything will be okay. Okay. Thank you. Anna. Who's next after Anna? Yeah. Well, and some people are lucky. They have like a spring on their property where they just have water flowing. Oh, they're so lucky. That's um okay, Anna's question. You want to take this one? Tips during this next
Sure.
month, taking the master channeling course that we have going on right now. So what are any tips that you can offer for Anna, channeling any guidance for her?
Trust yourself first and foremost. Follow the material. So they're saying the effort that you put into it is going to dictate the outcome that you receive, right? Half-assing it, well, your results are going to be half-assed, right? Yeah, Eric's like, they're going to be half-assed. So the good thing is that you have the intent right now to 100%. If you can keep up the 100%, then you're going to reap the rewards of it. But I've been getting this message a lot the last couple of days. It's that take the leap of faith. So you've got to jump. You've got to trust yourself. You've got to trust the information that you're receiving. Go into it knowing that you may be wrong, okay, and that's okay. We're not always 100% accurate with the information that we're getting, and sometimes it's not that we're wrong, but we're interpreting it incorrectly, right? They communicate to us all different types of ways. To where Kristin gets information differently than I do. You're going to get it differently than me. So don't compare yourself to someone else, right? Because it's our own individual journey. Trust the information that you're getting. I've learned in sharing that if I don't want to force fit the information, so if it takes someone to go around the world to apply what I've told them, then I'm like, you know what? Don't worry about it. Don't force fit it. It may be wrong. People get amnesia. I feel like I've said that before. People forget everything that's ever happened to them and everyone that's ever been around them. But it could be something that it takes a couple of days for them to kind of filter it. Also, I've seen where the person that you may be relaying information to, they may be intended to be the messenger for someone else. So you may give them something that they don't recognize, and then lo and behold, a week later, you realize they had a conversation with one of their friends, and everything that you told them wasn't for them. It was for this other person that they knew, Spirit knew, God knew, Source knew, that they were going to come into contact with. So go through the material, give it 100%, and trust yourself. Trust yourself. That's the number one tip that I'm going to give anyone that's going through the course. I hope that helps.
I love it. Every bit. So Deborah, you're next. Hi, Erik. Which chakras do I need to focus on? Thank you. He's doing this one, your throat chakra, speaking up more, using your voice more, He's also showing me blue, which is the blue throat chakra. Mhm. He says this chakra, your crown chakra, is going to begin opening further. Oh, he wants me to tell you what happened to me last summer. So my crown chakra was coming in at about here. And then what happened was Jesus just started working on me, and then it just opened to about here. Like it's just fully open. So I'm just picking up on a lot more information. And that's what will happen in this course is all of our chakras will begin opening because Spirit's going to open them for us. Sorry. So your crown chakra will begin opening. He says your root chakra is needing some work, needs some help. Have you had a rewire yet? He says you need a rewire with Rebecca and Nina in order to replace your root chakra. And he says even your sacral chakra. He says that's about it. He's also adding that this rewire will help you in other ways other than just replacing your chakras. He says it's greatly needed. Go to them. And he's saying thank you. Okay.
The rewiring is awesome.
Awesome. We both had one because we were like, yeah, awesome. All right, Sandra, are you on next here? Okay, not Sandra. Who's next on the list there? No Sandra. Okay. All right. Okay, Lydia, we're ready to rumble. Let's go. Oh, you're not next. Sorry. I'm just trying to figure out who's next here. Ready, Gwen, for the next name. So many people. We have like 50 people, and they're like, here we are, Sandra. Awesome. Hi, guys. Does my spirit team or higher self have any words or advice for me as I begin the Master Channeling course besides lay off the sweets?
I feel like a lot of these answers, I love when the answers that someone else got applies to multiple people. Eric's like, rewind what you just said and apply that to yourself. So it's all about trusting. It really is. It's all about just trusting yourself and and going with the flow. It doesn't really relate to, well, it kind of relates to your question, but I will say that one of the guys, there's three of them that I see, or that I can kind of feel coming into my right, and there's a man. He's like chest out, like I am your main person. The name Robert is coming into my head. So it feels like his purpose is specifically to help you open up and align. So when you feel stuck, because there's going to be a point, he says about halfway through, where you may feel defeated or may feel as though you are not advancing as fast as what you would like to. Call on him, and he's not, he's saying, he's not going to be able to take you from here to here in an instant, right? What he's going to do is help you realize that you are right where you need to be in that moment. It's all about the divine timing. So Robert is the main one that's stepping forward. Erik is also saying, "Don't forget about me. Like, I'm here. Call on me, all of you. Call on me. I will annoy you until you have no choice but to acknowledge me.
Literally.
So I hope that helps you.
All right, so we're ready for Kelly and then Dana. Yep, absolutely, Sandra. Yes, she's just very excited about Robert. And Eric
He
goes,
seems
and
super
Eric.
awesome. Yeah. Awesome.
Isn't it beautiful how spirit, like Eric, can be there with you and here with me all at the same time? They're omnipresent, and I love it. Love that. All right, so who's next? Norma, Dana. We're moving along here. We're waiting for people to pop up their questions. People are laughing at what Eric's saying. So funny.
He likes to think, though.
He likes to what?
He likes to think that he's super funny.
Yeah. Yeah. He's going like that to you. I see that in Italian movies. I've never done it. I'm like, calm and steady with Eric. We are. All right. All right. So, Dana, your question is, does Eric have a message for me? He says, I sure do. He's cracking his knuckles he's like getting ready. Oh, oh my God, the stuff you have me do, Eric. It's hilarious. Okay. All right. He says, in all seriousness, yes, I do. Dana. He's just blowing you kisses, sending his love to you. He's saying you will begin channeling in the future, but just not right now. Divine timing. You know this. Grounding, grounding, grounding. You know this. Other than that, practice and being vigilant in handing off your worries and fears to me, if you wish, and your team of angels. God, Jesus, whomever you feel affiliated with. Thank you. Peace out. No, he's kind of going like this. And that's it. All right. All right. Molly's question for you. Okay. Hold on. Boy, everybody's coming up. Okay. My apologies. Norma's question for you is, what was the water sprayed at me yesterday for? Wow.
To get your attention. Is this the same Norma with the T from last time?
Yes, it is.
Manifestation.
Yes, it is.
Okay. This is the same person. They're obviously trying to get your attention.
They are, because it's happened several times, she says.
Yeah. So next time it happens, Norma, it will happen again, is the impression that I'm getting. Acknowledge it, right? Like, out loud, say, I understand, I'm here, like, I'm acknowledging you. That way they will stop spraying you with the water, and then start having that internal dialogue in your head. Start asking those questions. Who is this? What is it that you're wanting to tell me? If you have to ask yes or no questions, do you want me to do this? Do you want me to do this? Or is it in regards to this area? I honestly feel like it's just a simple hello, we're here.
Yeah.
I don't think that there's really
It's very
any
light. Just know.
message, right? You're not gonna find out that there's jewels hidden in a vault somewhere. It's just
Too bad.
I know, right? Damn it.
Emeralds.
It's very much a getting your attention and letting you know that this team or whoever this is, and again, it feels the same as last time. It feels like a man, and John is the same as last time. Whoever this John, this J person is, it may be a god of yours. If it's not someone that you have that's crossed over, but he comes across as older. Um, Obviously, he's very mischievous and he's very strong. It takes a lot of energy for spirit to manifest things, to manipulate our physical environment. It takes the chills now. Um, it takes a lot of energy for them to come through that way for us. So communication with this person is going to be super, super easy for you because they are just blowing up this energy at you. So say hello, acknowledge them. I don't want to call it a show and pony trick, but I really feel like if you ask for something specific, that they will do everything in their power. Like if you say, show me a yellow butterfly, I would almost guarantee you within a matter of, if not hours, days, you're going to see, it may not be an actual butterfly. It could be a sticker on the back of a car that catches your eye. But I feel like you really could have an awesome connection with this energy because they definitely want to have that connection with you.
So what? So what happened this time is she's saying that she asked, "Did I really just channel a message?" And then she got spritzed. So the answer is yes. So I guess that's a response, really, in questions that you're asking. That's one way for them to get your
Chills.
attention, isn't it?
Like
I
they're
know.
super strong. They're
Kind of like
super strong.
up my back and neck a little bit is what I'm getting. I don't usually get chills. Yeah. Okay, so we're ready for the next person. We're ready. Everybody's just chatting here and we're ready for the next question. All right. Okay, so Val is not here, so who's next? Oh, how cool is that? Kelly came in and said she saw a yellow butterfly 2 days ago.
Kelly.
Fist bump. I love
Inside joke.
What color are we going to say next? Let's see who pops that up. Holy smokes. I mean, I don't see yellow butterflies around where I live. I see white ones only, usually. Okay, Val, we're ready for you. Ready to rumble. Pop it up. Let's do this. Okay. Okay. So, Iona, we're going to take you while we're waiting for Val. A message about my relationship with my husband. How can we make it better? Thank you. All right. Okay, so Erik says, I didn't realize I was going to be a marriage counselor today. And then I'm like, do you want me to say that? And he's like, go on, say that. I'm like, okay. All right. He's got a glimmer in his eye and he's smiling. He's conferring with your team. So I'm waiting for that information to come to Erik and then come to me. Bumpy. Bumpy. They're giving me that hand signal too. It's been bumpy. But it's still been very worth it. There's a lot of growth that happens when it's bumpy. Like Kristin says, if everything was coming up roses and sunshine and kittens and puppies and rainbows, then what would be the point in coming here? To learn and grow. We learn and grow fast from contrast, do we not? Yeah? Yeah. Hang in there. Do everything that you can. Do everything you can humanly possible. He's saying what he's projected to see, what's coming. It's going to smooth out. Know in your mind it will smooth out, and you'll manifest it to smooth out. Thank you, Kristin. Okay. So how can they make it better? Just manifesting that, thinking it, knowing it. He says marriage counseling is good. Marriage counseling.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, and he keeps putting marriage counseling in my head. Yeah. So, anything else on that? Nope. That's it. So you want to take Val's question here? Does anyone have a message for me? Just anyone about anything? She's basically leaving it open there, Jason.
Well, Eric, he's like, well, I have a fucking message. I feel so bad cussing. Not really.
I kind of do too.
I don't want to. Let me say this. I cuss in my everyday life. Okay, like I get Eric's verbiage. Like I get it. It does not offend me at all. That's why I love Erik so much. I feel like he keeps it real. I don't want to offend anyone here, but I'm also going to give it just like I'm getting it. Val, he says, you're fucking awesome. You need to pull up your big girl pants and know that. Okay. I'm not sure if there's some self-doubt that you've been having. He says, you're the fucking shit. Own it.
Sorry, you cut out just a touch. Repeat that last little bit there. Sorry.
I get the cuss again.
Yeah, do it again.
He said that there may be some self-doubt that's been going on. He says you need to pull up your big girl pants, right? And fucking own who you are. He's like, you are amazing. So he said, blow all that other shit out of your ass, okay? Like, you are an amazing, talented, beautiful creature is what he, and it's about time that you realize that.
Wow. Deep breaths on that one. Wow. Okay. While we're waiting for the next question coming up, I'm going to take your question here, Elizabeth. Hi, am I clairvoyant? And is my psychic development call the right course, if possible, my life's purpose? Yes, you are. He says, own that shit. How are you going to own that shit? Well, you could come into the Master Channeling course and learn more if you want. Life's purpose? Light worker. You already know that, though. You already know that. So many soon to be awakening here on the earth. And you are greatly needed. All of y'all are greatly needed to step forward. Step forward into the limelight. Put your faces out there so that others can find you. Those who are awakening can find you. Okay. And that's it. Okay. Everybody's like, we love Erik's cussing. You know, there's more impact in what one says sometimes when they're swearing, right? You pay attention more. Like you zoom in and you really pay attention more. And I think that's part of it, eh? There's my Canadian accent. All right, MJ,
Eh?
ready? Eh? About? Sorry. All right, so MJ's question is, riding shotgun across New York, heading to Wyoming, my girlfriend could really use a kick in the ass but message from her guides to help her feel more positive in her direction she is moving. She got a real eye opener in my faith and trust in my angels yesterday. She needs more proof than just from me. Much love.
God, I, repeat message. So
Heart.
weird. That's happened twice. Yeah. Okay, Eric. Kicking the ass message. I'm not sure. Okay.
Starting
It
to heat up
it
over
almost
there,
makes
huh?
me. Yeah. Well, it makes me feel as though she's looking for some um piece of information, right?
Like proof.
And sometimes it happens. Yeah. And sometimes it comes through. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's just a general message that you may get instead of a person's name or a birthday or something like that.
Yeah.
Um, but what Eric's saying that you're going to kick her in the ass. Um, like you're going to be, and I get it. Like I get the whole. Like, I want the proof. Um, but they're saying that when you try to force the proof, you push it away further.
True.
Um, but he keeps saying that you're going to be the one that kicks her ass and gives her the proof that she is actively seeking. I'm not sure if I don't want to make sure that I'm not repeating. What was who am I talking to? What's the name again?
It is MJ.
MJ. I'm not sure if this is going to be related to you or to her, but the Samantha, there's a Sam Samantha. Really, I think it's Samantha. I'm not sure if who is this. There's a Samantha connection, um, and it's got to be for her then, since that's what the question's about. Um, but they just keep saying that you're going to be the one that shows her the proof by the actions that you take and the information that you're doing. They're also saying that she's already had the proof. Um, she and it's been in dreams is the way that they're making me feel like it. She's dreamed about stuff before that has happened, and she's also had dreams of. I'm not sure if her granddad is crossed over, and it may be both of them, like mom's dad and dad's dad. But she's had visits. There's at least one of them that's over there. She's had dreams about him. She's had the proof. Um, he's saying that she's had the proof, but you're gonna kick her in the ass.
Happy ass kicking, MJ.
Yeah.
Joe's question here is, hi Eric, have you met my mom? Did she help you with your review? Any advice? Please give. I can't even finish. He goes, well, it's pretty big world over here. You know, there's lots of beings over here, lots of energy. Um, he's just laughing so hard for him to have met your mom. Mm. He just says this advice for you. Okay. He's coming really serious now. I can tell he's going to crack one. I don't know. Sorry, he's making me laugh. You can talk to your mom anytime and she'll hear you inside your mind or outside your mind, or if you write it down. You guys all know this. He says, so really, they're never gone. We're never gone. We never leave. We're always there with you. Always. Energy does not end. It may change, and it may alter, but it never departs permanently. It leaves the body. The body dies. Yeah, the body dies. So if you want to talk to your mom, just start talking to her. She'll hear every word you're saying. He's going "Mwah," like that to you. Okay? So Sharon wants to know what's the name of my main guide, and that's her question.
Let's see. Let me tell you that it's female. There's two ladies. There's two female guides that you have that are around you the most. And I feel like you already know that. I feel like you felt both of them because they feel differently. One is the chills down the back, like how I get, and then the other one feels like they touch you, like your hand or your face, your cheek. Rebecca and Jody.
Yeah. I've been getting shivers up my back for a little bit here.
They say talk to us more. And they don't really care what you call them, to be honest with you. I get it as a person here, like we want to have a name to associate with them. Mm-hmm. But you could call one of them Kitty if you wanted to. They don't care. They just want you to talk to them.
It's so true.
It is. Like, you can make up a name.
It's the number one thing I hear from the angels.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But Rebecca and Judy are the two names. Yeah, Rebecca and Judy are the two names that. And then, poor Judy. I know that you want me to write name, but it's Judy.
All right.
Yeah.
Marlene has a quick question here. Erik, have you been attempting communication with me? Yesterday, I smelled a beautiful smell, and there was nothing physically around to create the smell. He's pointing at my phone and going, yes, yes, that was me. A nice smell for once. That's what he just did. I love it. That's hilarious. Yeah, trust me, you don't want any of the other smells. Some of the smells I've heard other people smelling is marijuana. It's just like wafting or, farts. But I think he doesn't want me to talk about that. He just wants to talk about the nice smell right now. Tina, you want to take this one? Any general messages?
Sure.
Tell Erik to stop hiding my things. LOL.
Any messages from Erik? He's saying sometimes he doesn't actually hide them and return, because it seems like you know that you put your keys on the counter. You walk away, you come back, your keys are gone, right? You look everywhere, and then you find them back on the counter where you knew they were to begin with. That's kind of cool. He's not actually hiding them. This kind of information, because it's really cool. And that's what he's saying. He's bending the light. He's bending the light around the keys to where your eyes don't perceive. And I'm just saying keys as an example. But he bends the light around it to where we can't see it. And it's like camouflage. I'm not sure how light works, but I mean, I guess it sounds valid to me. I'm not a scientist. But he does it to get your attention. He wants you to talk to him more. He also said he's going to be a pain in the ass, and he hides the stuff when you need it the most. Like, for example, you've got somewhere to be and you can't find your car keys, and you're like, oh my God, where are my keys at? Because he thinks it's funny to see you running around looking for it. But he says, know that it's all in fun. He loves you. And does somebody have a birthday coming up? It's a celebration. I know the 4th is coming up, and that's not what he's talking about. But there's some type of, or either just had one. There's some type of, because it's like a party, whether there's an anniversary or birthday. Yeah, there's some type of celebration or something party-wise that feels like it's coming up. And it may be like in a month or so. But he's acknowledging that.
She's saying so true, Jason.
And he's just saying that he loves you. Yeah, he's saying that he loves you.
It's hers. It's hers. Her birthday. Isn't that wonderful, Tina?
Awesome.
Oh, I love it. He's saying happy birthday. She's saying it's on the 18th. So in 17 days. How wonderful. Oh, Norma's birthday is tomorrow. Isn't that great? Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to everybody.
Everybody. And Norma, but Norma first. And then you, Tina, you're next. Love it. Oh my gosh. Isn't that wild? All right. So we're waiting for Peggy here.
Can I say something real fast?
Yeah, go for it.
It ties back into some of the other messages that Eric's been saying about trusting yourself, right? Like, you just got to go with it. Like,
yep, so true.
And even like with the stuff like that, kind of like the evidence type stuff, you have the fear of completely falling on your face, and it's easy to relay the, you're supported and you're loved, and yes, you did the right stuff. But there are going to be instances to where you get specific information that's going to be scary for you to deliver, because it's going to have an immediate yes or no, right? There's no interpretation to it. It's not a feeling. It's a fact that you're delivering. Just go with it. Like, what's the worst case scenario? They say, no, I don't understand that. Well, okay, that's fine. Yeah. But the fact that you're going with it, even if you're keeping the channel open, right? So like it just keeps flowing in, and accuracy will improve. Yeah. So take that leap of faith. He keeps telling me, take that leap of faith. Like, you're not going to be disappointed. You're gonna, if anything, you're people say pride is a bad thing, but there's nothing wrong with celebrating or the things that you get right, the messages that you deliver, and they're like, yes, you should feel good about it. You know why? Because you're special. That you can do this, that you have this connection. You should be proud of yourself because you took the leap of faith and you trusted in not only your team, but you trust it in yourself. And building up the trust that you have in yourself is only going to increase and make the abilities, quote unquote, your abilities stronger. Yeah.
And to be honest, like when you're in the moment and spirit is delivering, a specific thing, they'll hound you. They will just keep putting it in your head until you pass it along. So once you open enough, you don't really have a choice other than to just relay what you're getting, because it keeps coming. But everything, Jason, you're so bang on. So bang on. Keep the channels open. Trust and have faith and just go with it. Okay.
I unplugged my headphones because people were saying that they couldn't hear me. Is this better?
Yeah, maybe try that.
Is this audio better?
It was just getting a little choppy, but let's go with that. I get a feedback in mine now that you've taken your earbuds out, but we'll see what happens. Maybe it'll clear up. It seems to be clearing up now, so it's all good. All right, so one last question. You guys, right here at the end, I know you've been really patient. If you guys want to pop up your questions, we'll just take what we can here at the end. Gwen, you've been amazing. For Gwen to juggle 50 people is a lot. So we apologize if your names were missed or whatnot, but next Sunday we'll be right back again. So go ahead and type your question if you have one. Oh, everybody's saying you sound good. Okay, Elaine, what deep-seated beliefs, attachments am I still holding on to and that are holding me back from living the life I know I deserve? Is there energy that is being blocked? Thank you so much. Okay. Erik says, first of all, you saying that you have a potential block or that you have a block puts up a block. So change your wording. He wants you to say an affirmation like, I move freely. Information comes to me freely. Everything is easy and effortless. And as I walk forward on this path forward in my life, everything is smooth. It's a smooth transition. Remember that your thoughts create your reality. He's showing me your root chakra. It could use some work. He's saying replacement. If you'd like to go for a rewire with Rebecca and Nina, he says that this would serve you well. Okay. All right. You want to take the next question? Amanda is asking, Amanda, hi, I'm looking for guidance surrounding going to school for my new career and whether a third child is really in our family picture. Going to school for her
Start with
career.
the third child.
Yeah.
Yes, but not for some time. Because it would interfere wanting to do with school.
Okay.
It's years is the way that they're making me feel. Down the line, things are going to be a lot smoother, a lot more settled. Guidance with school in general, with that part of it. I'm not sure if what you're asking is, should you go? If it is your question, it's the direction that. So they're showing me that the path that you're already taking in school is the right path. It's what you're wanting to do, and it is what you will do. And then again, the third child will come, but it's going to be some time before that happens.
Felicia's asking, can I complete this lifetime being a medium? Erik says, your thoughts create your reality. Your thoughts create your reality. I am a medium. I channel and communicate with spirit easily and effortlessly all the time. They come to me and I can hear them easily. I can see the images they place in my mind and I can hear them easily and effortlessly. Now he's fist bumping me. All right. Your thoughts will create your reality. Dee would like to know. She'd like to know who her main guide is, what gifts to concentrate on.
Erik says, besides me being your main guide, he's like, concentrate on fucking all of them. You want to. That's what you want. You want to do it all. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, do it all. Outside of Erik, let's see. Anthony, for sure, he said you can call him. I don't know why this matters, but he's saying he is black. And he seems pretty tall.
Mm-hmm.
He said, whatever direction that you want to go, because ultimately it is your choice. Whatever direction you want to go with your gifts and your abilities, he's there to assist you.
Nice.
And he's backing up what Erik said, but in a nicer way, and said, if you want to explore all of the possibilities, then thing that he will help you with. You don't have to do 1, 2, 3, 4 in that order. You don't have to focus in on the hearing first and then the seeing or the feeling or the knowing. He said you can absolutely, and it better not, I guess that makes sense. That makes sense. When you separate, right? When you're separating gift, we all have it. But when you separate them into different categories, you're doing exactly that. You're separating everything, right? And not that you still won't get information, but working on them as a whole. He's giving me the relation to exercise, right? You can't target train. Like, you can't target train your stomach, right? If that's what in order to work on your stomach, you have to work your entire physical body. So he's saying that the same analogy works with those of you that are working on developing your gifts. Is focusing on them as a whole and not separate entities.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But Tony, he said you can call him Tony.
Sweet. That's awesome. I love that. You know, in the beginning, when I started tuning into spirit, I would read on a teleprompter and then I would hear word by word and I'd read word by word on a teleprompter. That's how I communicated with the angels for years, plus my deck of angel cards. And then last summer, it just blew wide open. And so now it's like I'm feeling, I'm hearing, and I'm seeing, and I'm knowing, all interconnected all at the same time. It's wonderful. And it'll just happen that way, easily and effortlessly, naturally. Okay, last question. Molly, you want to pop up your question? We'll take it right now. You guys are so, so welcome. Last question there, Molly, if you want to go ahead and type that up there. Yeah, Gwen, thank you. Thank you. Seriously. You know, you think that what we do is tricky? What Gwen does behind the scenes is really tricky. You wouldn't think so, but I've been in her shoes and it is, whew, keeping up with everybody like that. Wild. Okay, Molly. All right. You reading that one? Rita, the answer is yes. That was Archangel Michael today. And Molly, you want to take this one? She's not been feeling well lately. Does it have to do with my diet and something else? And what should I do to feel better? Change the diet?
The diet's not horrible. I mean, we all can make changes to our diet.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I keep seeing this.
Kristin, I'm getting the impression that they're like, go outside. Are you referencing grounding? Like they're like, you need to be in the sun. The grounding will.
Mm-hmm. Grounding's so important.
Yeah, and it kind of feels like ascension type symptoms. Yeah. In which case, the grounding is absolutely going to be beneficial and kind of letting the earth pull that out of you. Yeah.
And the diet change, because the food you put in.
Yeah.
Like, if I go and eat meat right now, I'm not going to be feeling too good for the rest of the day. And that's just how it is now. For example.
The rewiring, they say, I feel like can kind of help clear out those ascension symptoms, just clogs that we have. You know, and like I said, I had one week or two ago after the and getting to read the report of what these amazing ladies did was fascinating. It really was. I kind of was like, oh, I'm sure that they'll do this and they'll do this, but I was fucked up. Excuse me, like my chakras were jacked, you know. And then they were like, no, it was fine. But I was like, oh my god, like it was amazing, and I felt so much better.
So much better.
The next day.
Immediately after.
I had like the next 2 days, I had slight headaches every once in a while, and I figured that, or my team was telling me that it's because I wasn't used to having the chakras be so clear, that it was like too much information at one time, right? So I politely asked them to tone it down a little bit, and they stopped. But it's amazing how much lighter and clearer you feel after that work. But you know, if it's something that you can't do right now, you definitely can take. There are tons of videos on YouTube that you can watch for cleansing. Grounding is definitely going to help, and again with the water, constantly sipping the water throughout the day. They're giving me something that I like to do, because I feel like water is very healing, and it's a great connector. That's not the right. Yeah, what do you call something that conducts electricity? Water is a great conduit for that spirit energy, or that angelic energy. So taking a shower, of visualization. If you visualize, because the shower is already warm, right? You visualize like the white light coming out of the shower along with the water, and then imagine all the dirt, right, that's built up going down the drain. Visualization is a powerful of some of those ascension type symptoms that you may be having.
Yeah.
So I hope that helps.
Yep. Oh, I tell you, I noticed immediately a huge impact with the rewire that I had. I could feel it happening. And then I just felt
Yeah.
lighter and better. And even I felt like my abilities kind of went up a notch for me personally. That's what I felt. So that's definitely something to consider. There are tools and people that can help us. Even, we need help, right? I mean, even
Right.
we need help.
And if you're curious, I know that there have been posted on the Leadership of Light site. We've
Mhm.
posted our feedback that Nina and Rebecca have
Oh,
given us,
yes,
to kind of take
that
some
was
of the
awesome.
history out of it. So
Yep.
you can go through and
Read
you
it.
can kind of read what, and they're all different. It's amazing.
It
It's
is
amazing how
amazing.
different they are.
Oh,
So if
you
it's
popped
something
right
that
out
any
there.
of you were interested in,
So yeah, so if you guys ever feel like you want to go and get a rewire, then go to Leadership of Light. Highly recommend it. All your chakras get worked on, cords removed, just basically like a reworking of your energy body in a very high vibrational way. So, all right, well, any last words? He's just sending you his love. Mwah. He says, until adieu, until adieu. Until next time. Love you guys. Until next time. See you next Sunday.
bye.
We're going to be channeling the earth next Sunday. All four of us, Gwen, Kelly, Kristin, and Ragna. I want to say Ragna and Kristin at the same time. All right. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.